Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. I want to make a video today talking about a trend that I see around the UK. And it's quite interesting because I've spoken about this before, but we really need to talk about it in detail. A big thing that I'm seeing on the internet right now, I even see it on certain news channels, is people essentially hating on the UK. People from the UK talking about all of its problems. Now, there's nothing wrong with acknowledging issues in the place that you live. That's how we build a better place. But what I'm seeing as a broad message regarding the UK right now is this whole negative image that people are trying to portray. I'm sure a lot of you guys, if you've landed on this video, if it's popped up for you, have seen these sorts of videos yourself. People saying Britain's broken, this is a problem, that's a problem. And like I say, I'm not saying that we shouldn't acknowledge the issues. But then these people, these organisations, claim to love the UK. And I think that there's quite a juxtaposition there, because a lot of these people do nothing but talk negative about the UK. The way you think about something obviously views the way you treat it, views your opinion of it, and changes your opinion of it. We're creating an image now where a lot of people think that everything in the UK is broken. I am not saying that other countries don't have different ways of doing things. I am not saying that other lifestyles may not work better for other people. It's obviously subjective, and to some people it may be true. But we're creating this message in a lot of instances where people are simply talking negatively about the UK. Now, when you do that, or when people do that, and when that's all we see on our social medias, when it's all we see on the news, it is obviously going to create an image in our heads, whether we like it or not, that the UK is in a terrible state, it's a terrible place. Are there issues here? Yes. Are certain things getting worse? Yes. But there is a fundamental issue with this whole message. Now, this is where we need to kind of expand upon this point a bit more. Because a lot of these people seem to say that they love the country. But then you've got to ask what love really looks like. Is love in, let's say, a relationship, is it always putting somebody down? Is it always talking about somebody's flaws? Or is it trying to work collaboratively with somebody? Is it trying to support them? Is it trying to do the best that you can to help them in positive ways? I think in my head at least, it speaks more to the second. We need to bring back a message where people have a bit more pride. And I advise a lot of you guys, when you get the opportunity, if you get the opportunity, to think about the things in Britain that you see as being problematic. I think we can all acknowledge some. Everybody can. I don't necessarily need to go into them in this video. It depends where you live. It depends what you see as an issue. Obviously, it's going to be subjective. But every single town and city in the UK does have its problems. Some are more widespread than others. Some are more pertinent than others. However, there are still a lot of beautiful things here. There's a lot of beautiful culture and a lot of beautiful nature and a lot of love between people. Why do we have so many people being worked up, becoming so irate about the place that they live in? Is it going to be positively impacting the way they view it? Definitely not. And this might seem like a small issue, but I really think it's where a lot of the issues stem from. Because we have people, again, becoming so irate, so angry about all of these issues, whilst failing to acknowledge what it is that we can do to make our lives better, and in turn, help the country, right? Again, we can talk about issues. Let's just use a small one, an obvious one. Let's talk about, for example, litter. If there's litter in the streets, there's a few things we can do to obviously mitigate this. We can help to clean up. Some people do litter, so it would probably be a good thing not to do that. We need to have more respect, of course, for ourselves, our fellow people, and the way we speak about our environment. And then you've got to think about why so many people have this negative message in their heads. Now, again, it is heavily pushed. That is certainly the case. We see so many people pushing this message, and when you go on a lot of social medias, be it Twitter or X, go on YouTube, it's not hard to see videos speaking about why the UK economy is this, why the UK society is this. Look, no one's saying that these issues aren't prominent, but change and respect starts with us. The reason why everything in Britain seems so broken, let's say, some of it is. But some of it is because it's all that we hear about. I don't know about you guys, but I've got a lot of respect for the UK, right? I was born here. I know a lot of people, because essentially I'm not white British, see that as a controversial thing. I don't think it is, right? I speak English. It's a language that I speak. I love the UK. I love Britain. I love England, right? It's a great place. Are there places with different ways of doing things? Yes. Are there places where different ways of doing things may adhere more to certain people? Of course. I have people in my comment section all the time who say that they moved to somewhere, let's say, in Europe, be it Central Europe, Western Europe, Eastern Europe, people who move to Asia, some people who move to Africa, and so on. It is done. It is done. But we certainly have this message right now, which is being portrayed, that Britain is broken and there are so many issues here, right? It's not going to be positive to the way people think. It really isn't. And you've got to ask why we're seeing so much stuff which is portraying this. And we've got to ask what we're seeing and how it impacts the way we think. This is important. This absolutely is important. And then we've got to, once we can do that, acknowledge what the issues are and possibly how we can change them. If you think about it like that, it becomes a more interesting conversation rather than just complaining about all of the issues all the time. For some people, they will find a better life elsewhere. For some people, they won't. But the point and the moral of the story here, guys, is everything in Britain seems so broken because we are told all the time about how it is. And I'm not sure why. I don't understand it, really. I don't understand what the negative sentiment is about. Shouldn't we be trying to build better communities, better connections, better friendships, better relationships, rather than always putting stuff down? I don't quite get it, guys, but let me know what you think in the comments. Just a short video for you. Thank you for watching. If you enjoyed, give us a like and subscribe, and I will hopefully see you soon.